Hello Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. These are your fairy messages for November 2020. I've done a pre-shuffle of the cards for you, Gemini. So I'll just do a final shuffle now. And first of all, we'll just kick off with the Oracle of Visions. Just take a couple of cards from here as some overall energies for you before we start the reading. There we are. So first of all, we have it's number one. This is about a new beginning. So releasing the past or being released from the past, and it's a new beginning in some area. So we'll just put that to one side now. And then the other overall message. So this is about offering comfort, healing and caring. So it's that sort of energy. But we'll come back to this in a little while. Well, as we get into your reading, we'll see where these come from. So it's a new beginning and a release, or possible release from the past, and then healing energies. So let's just do a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. So we have a current situation or a current energy for yourself, Gemini. What are the challenges to that? Then steps you can take with this situation. And then if those steps are taken, this is a possible outcome. And then another message from the universe for you. Now at the bottom of the deck we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. And this is about counting our blessings. No matter what situation we're in, we will always have, if we look around, we can always see blessings that we can appreciate. So being kissed by the pixies means having multiple blessings around, no matter what the situation is that you find yourself in, Gemini. And sometimes this card comes forward when it's about just lifting your energy, lifting your emotions, and lifting your eyes really from, especially if things have been bogging you down a little bit. Just take a little look, lift your energy, go walk in nature, see the magic all around you, Gemini. So at the heart of your reading, the situation is the Lady of the Harvest. And this is when something is leaving, or you've got to let something go, because at harvest time the trees have to shed their leaves, don't they? At the end of a beautiful summertime of growth and energy and warmth, but then at the end of that season, the tree needs to rest, so the leaves have to come off. There's other things that can be harvested at this time, but with this particular energy, the Lady of the Harvest, you can see there is a sadness associated to this, a sadness of having to let something go. All right, whatever this is, it'll mean something different for all of you, Gemini, and for some of you it won't have any meaning at all, because it is a general reading. Now the challenge to this is himself, a very masculine energy, a paternal energy. This is a protective energy also, very almost godlike energy, if you like, all-seeing, all-knowing energy, very powerful and energizing energy, deep wisdom. Now this has come in as a challenge, so there's something to do with this quite powerful masculine energy, very outward energy, if you like. There's a challenge for the need to let something go, the harvest, the ending of a cycle, if you like. And the challenge is something to do with a very paternalistic energy. Could be an authoritative energy. Doesn't mean to say it's a bad energy. It's just a powerful authoritative energy that has the well-meaning and the best interests of everybody in mind. However, this is a challenge. So let's see where we're going with this. I can always get some more cards in a minute if need be. Now, what steps can be taken here? Well, we have Laguna. Laguna is the frog queen in the Fairy Oracle, and she is just as comfortable in the damp leaves as she is in the trees. And whereas the other fairy folk don't like going in the damp areas, they like to be up in the trees and in the air and the flowers, she doesn't mind, you know. So when Laguna comes forward, this is about taking perhaps a leap of faith, not minding where you land, whether it's in the undergrowth or in the trees, if you like. But it's about going forward. It's perhaps going on an adventure, taking a leap of faith. But it's also, sometimes also, this is about that perhaps there is a need to scrat in the undergrowth, to turn the damp leaves over to see what's underneath. Perhaps, you know, that is part of this going forward, is a need to uncover what's perhaps been hidden for a long time. So as you're taking a leap and going forward, perhaps it is necessary sometimes to land in the damp leaves and have a scrat around and see what we've been missing, perhaps see what's been hidden. Okay, so this is a step forward you can take. Now, what else can you do? Well, we've got the Singer of Courage, and this is about drawing on your inner courage, drawing down on, you know, gaining strength, being strong, having courage, drawing on that what is available for you. You have inner strength, Gemini. And this is a step forward. This is about being brave, being strong, taking a grip on, you know, taking charge, if you like, to do with the situation. And if you're able to take those steps, then a possible outcome, right, we have Glaucona. Now, Glaucona is when we are not to be fooled by what we see, not to be blinded by what's presented to us, because there may be a lot more to something that meets the eye. All right, so I think that as you're taking a leap forward and scratching around in the undergrowth, trying to uncover that which you're perhaps not aware of at this moment in time, and you are, you know, being brave and drawing down courage, drawing on your inner strength, I feel you're going to find out that there is more to something that meets the eye. I'll just give you an example that if you were going to a used car showroom to buy a car, and the salesman was presenting you with something that was gleaming and looked beautiful and just what you wanted, you wouldn't just buy it without test driving it or having somebody else to check the engine, for example. So you just wouldn't do that. And so there's something that is being presented to you, something you are seeing, or going to be seeing, that it looks great, looks fabulous. But actually, you've got to look beyond that. There's more to it than meets the eye. So don't be blinded. Don't be blinded by whatever this is, Gemini. Okay. The message, right, Gemini. This is the message from the universe. This is gotcha. Now, this is when something very unexpected happens. Comes out of the blue, knocks you sideways a little bit, if you like. Can be a little bit of a shock. You probably, didn't really expect it. But nevertheless, in the future, looking back, you'll see why you needed to become aware of this. Now, it could be anything. It could be anything of a greater or a lesser degree. It could be something you read, something you find out, something that happens in front of you. But it's something that you don't really want to see, but you're having to see it now. It's in front of you. It's happening. And so, you know, the universe or the fairy oracle, they just want to give you a heads up here that there's something that that is... I'm going to draw some more cards for you, but something is going to happen that's unexpected. It's an unexpected that's going to make you wobble a little bit, Gemini. Okay, and I think it might be connected to this, something that you've been blinded by something, and there was a lot more going on than meets the eye. All right, so digging in the undergrowth, trying to find out. Be brave, be courageous. Okay, and it's a very powerful energy. This is the challenge. A very strong, powerful energy here. I say in itself, this energy is not a bad energy. It's a very positive, paternalistic energy. But this is in the challenge position, connected to the Lady of the Harvest, something that is being shared, that is that sense of loss, something that is going, that sense of loss. So, all right, I'm going to get some more information here. So could we have... I'm going to ask for a clarification card for each card on the table, please. I need some more information to do with each card on the table. A clarification card, please, for each card on the table. So at the card at the bottom now, we've got gotcha. And this is when there is a chaos, there's a chaotic situation around. But the message of this is look for the opportunity within this chaos. Whatever it is, you've got to face it. Perhaps facing fears, for example. It may be a situation that has got you quite alarmed, but there's going to be an opportunity in some area to do with this. Now, the heart of the reading, we had the Lady of the Harvest, didn't we? Now, this is the singer of initiation. So, whatever this is for you, this is something you're having to go through. So, trust the process, Gemini, because this is something, this is like, if you imagine... having to jump, the old saying of having to jump through hoops to get that which is precious and important and what you want. But you're not just going to be able to go from A to Z. You have to go A, B, C, D. So this is an initiation process, a learning process, a finding out process. And you are going to find out what this is. And then you'll be able to go up anew, a lot wiser and a lot stronger. It's just that this process is an initiation process and connected to the Lady of the Harvest. It's all part of the process. And the challenge was the himself energy, and then the spirit dancer. And the spirit dancer, this is when we have to dance our own dance. You know, trust in the energy that is coming down for you. Utilize it. Be yourself. Be your authentic self, and dance your dance. But this is a clarifier for the challenge, himself. So I feel that this is somebody, this challenge is to do with an energy or somebody that is very authentic, very much very comfortable in his own skin, very strong, dances his dance, doesn't dance anybody else's dance. This is somebody that dances their own dance, and that's it. That's it. Simple as. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Now, the steps to take. We had the Frog Queen, Laguna, and the Dark Lady. Yes, so these two go well together. So Laguna is about digging in the undergrowth, than, you know, taking that leap of faith, but digging, you know, look underneath the leaves. What is it that's hidden? What is it that you don't know at the moment? Dig deep. And this is the message of the Dark Lady. The Dark Lady is about digging deep into yourself, taking time out to search, look deep within for the answers, meditate, ask for answers, whatever it is, however you do it. Take a step back and go deep within. Look within your intuition. What is it your intuition is telling you here to do with what you need to uncover in your search? And then the Singer of Courage, topsy-turvy. Now this is about looking at something, different perspectives. So the need to look at things in a different way, and perhaps consider how other people are viewing a certain situation. Look at how other people are viewing a situation, and then try to see that situation from their point of view. It doesn't mean to say that yours is wrong and theirs is right, or vice versa. It just means there are different ways of viewing a situation, Gemini. So these are steps you can take whilst, stay strong, stay grounded, stay together at this time, I feel it's a little bit of a challenging time for some of you, but there are steps you can take here. Now, the outcome, if these steps are taken, we had the glaucoma, didn't we, about, don't be blinded by what's being presented to you, look beyond. And then the clarifier for that is the Singer of Intuition. Yes, here we go. Tap into your intuition. This is what came here, didn't it, with the Dark Lady. So you have great intuition, Gemini. You're very much of the mind, and so this is a time now to, what is your instincts telling you? What is your gut instincts telling you now about a situation, about a certain situation? Because there is a lot more going on than meets the eye. There's perhaps a lot more going on that you want to see, that you want to believe or understand. All right. Okay. So we had Gotcha, didn't we? And we have the Green Woman. So to assist with whatever this Gotcha situation is, either something you already know about, Gemini, or something that's coming in, here we have the Green Woman alongside. And the Green Woman is very much about tapping into your wild side. It's about the wild side of femininity, of nature, of nurture, the nurturing, creative side of ourselves. And being our authentic self. And I think we saw that certainly with this himself energy, the spirit dancer, being authentic to yourself, and perhaps that's the challenge. Perhaps that's part of the challenge, is being, tapping into your authentic self. Now, this could also represent, because this is a clarifier for Gotcha, this may be saying that this is somebody around you, Gemini, who is very much into her own skin, bit of a wild child, if you like. Very much driven by her own self, or his own self. I'm not saying they're selfish, it's just they have this green woman energy. They have a wild side to them, and they will do their own thing. They will go out there and they will do their own thing. And it's meaningful to them. They understand it. And nobody else can sway them, if you like. And I feel this is what this is saying in connection with Gotcha. All right, it's somebody that is very much in touch with their wild side. Okay. And that is what is going to mean for yourself. This is something that's going to happen connected to an energy that's very much driven by her independence, his independence, authenticity. They're going to do their own thing, whatever. And it could well be that you're actually seeing that now, Gemini. You're actually becoming aware of it, and you're actually seeing it now. You're having to see it now, I think, for some of you. Okay. All right, I'm just going to get... remember, within the chaos, there's going to be opportunity. And also remember, there's a new beginning coming, so releasing the past. Perhaps, as your eyes are being opened and you're becoming more aware of something, as you're digging in the undergrowth, healing is going to come in. There is going to be healing coming in. But we have to dig deep and uncover that which perhaps we've not wanted to see in the past, before. All right. All right, Gemini. Let's get a final message for you. Final message for Gemini, please. To do with this fairy oracle reading. Final message for Gemini, please. So we have Gates of Triumph. So success expands in your life. This is about success. So, if the messages from this fairy oracle reading can be considered, at the very least, just be considered and hopefully illuminate a situation for you, Gemini, then you're going to be successful. You're going to go through the gates, and it's the sun is rising there, the new dawn, which I think reflects in this the new beginning card, a raised awareness, if you like, and healing. So things are going to turn out very successful and triumphant, and that's only going to expand. But it's just a time of raised awareness, Gemini, of digging in the undergrowth, discovering that which has been hidden, not being blinded, looking at different things from a different perspective now, perhaps viewing a situation how others are viewing it, and joining forces, if you like. Because there's quite a strong energy going on around here. But at the heart of it, there's a feeling of sadness. But that sadness of having to let something go is part of an initiation process. It's a process I feel that, you've had to go through, Gemini, or having to go through to come out the other side. All right, Gemini, and do remember it is a general reading, so it will have more meaning for some than for others. And also remember that within this chaos, there is going to be great opportunity for you. All right. Okay, and underneath this card we had the death card, which is about letting go of something. Again, we've got letting go, which we had the Lady of the Harvest. So this is a transformation card. So there's something you're holding on to that you need to let go. You need to let go of now, Gemini. And underneath that, we have the Pook. And this is about what's real and what's not real. What's true, what's not true, you know. Alright, so I think we're getting the message. I think there's a clear message coming through here for you, Gemini, for some of you, I'm going to leave it there. Do get in touch if you would like to. The information how to get in touch with me is below the video. But look, good luck going forward. I hope this reading has been helpful for you, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.